Oh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to Arsenic Candy Gaming, and welcome to yet another season, episode 1 of a new series of Caves of Cud. We're gonna strap on our helmet and gather up as many limbs as we can muster and charge headfirst back into the Caves of Cud. So we're going to be... we've got a mix of inspirations here. I had a build that I used to try and make work when I first started playing Caves of Cud. So we're going to take a bit of that, and we're going to take a little bit of advice from some other content creators that I have seen. I went looking for some interesting builds, and this one stood out mostly because it related to something that I liked building when I first started playing Caves of Cud, and it had a bit of a variation that made me go, ooh. So we are going for a physical defect only Chimera build with unstable genome. This time around, instead of our irritable genome, which just gives us no choice about what mutations we get, I've been inspired to take tonic allergy. What tonic allergy will do is our mutant physiology has a chance to react adversely to any salves or urbanostrum tonics. The adverse reaction effect is chosen randomly from amongst other tonic effects. We will still heal. So if we're injured and hurt, we can use our injectors, our urbanostrum injectors and our salve injectors to heal us, but it will cause problems for us. And all of our points that remain are going into unstable genome. Now, with such a high percentage, we got 5 points paid into unstable genome. Each one of those gives us a 33% chance that our genome destabilizes, and we get to choose from 3 random mutations. So 33%, 3 of those equals close enough to 100%. So we've got an extra 2. From what I've been told, and from my experience, those extra 2 levels of unstable genome will mean that when we level up, not only do we get to choose from one of 3 mutations, there's a very high likelihood that we'll also mutate other things, such as extra appendages or extra heads or a set of wings, for instance. And I think that's going to make for quite an interesting run. So we're going to go with that. So and on the back of the inspiration for this, we're going to take, whenever we level up and we get the opportunity to choose a mutation, we will always take the mutation that has a extra limb or body part with it, so that by the end of our run we should be a big wobbling blob of limbs and extra heads. And for this build, I have been playing around with an axe wielding build and slicing people's faces off, so we're going to go with that, which will give us an extra 2 strength, gives us some axe skills, which is dismember, and it gives us charge and butchery. Butchery means that we can cut up the bodies of the creatures that we kill and use the body parts to create recipes, which is always a bonus. So let's find us a relatively simple name that we can use for this season without too much embarrassment. Uula, as though we are a Martian. So here we go, mutated human marauder Uula. We will rush through the beginning setup of Joppa, and we will catch up after the break. Okay, so we've done the usual Joppa ritual. For those who don't know, you can possibly go back to episode 1 of the previous season and see what the Joppa ritual is. It's just going around gathering your 3 missions that you can get. We also did the water ritual with all of the villagers that we can do the water ritual with, so that we've now acquired the harvestry skill, and we can now cook apple mats. So we are currently wearing our mail, which we were able to name immediately, which is always a good addition. It makes no difference whatsoever, but we've got a named item. We have a bronze battle axe. We're carrying a torch because we do not have our trusty old night vision. And we have a short bow, which we are loading with some silver arrows. So we're going to take a slow walk towards our first mission over at the Rustwells today. We're going to attack some creatures along the way so that we can get some extra XP like a cheeky sod. How you doing there? You're doing fine. Let's just shoot you with our arrows. It's safer and you will die. They might not be the best ones to be shooting, in fact, to attacking, because they fight back and they're quite hefty hitting. Oh my goodness, who are these people? We don't often wander across a group of mechanimists. Hello. You have nothing to trade. Does any of you have anything to trade? You have some cider, some vine wafers. Basic toolkits. Nothing that's too interesting, I guess. We're taking some luminous horse shrooms. Those will definitely come in handy. And a zealot here who's got some stuff to say to us. So, we just decreased our reputation with the Barathromites. That's not good, is it? Proselytize would have been a good little addition to us there, though. But alas, we do not wish to have it at the moment. Not enough to fall out with our associates later in the game. So we are going to take a slow and steady walk over, take out some of the marshland creatures that we might stumble across. It'll give us a little bit of XP so that we might be in a better position to tackle the Rustwells when we arrive there. So we'll take out this little seahorse thing, a glowfish. They're not too much trouble. They can give you a hard time if you're not careful, though. Kudzus are a good way to get a little bit of easy XP. It's something that I've often neglected, just destroying every innocuous enemy I come across on the opening screens of... Oh, we can charge at you and smash you in the face, can't we? How are you doing? We need to run away now. He's dead. Take a bit of a rest. Yeah, I don't often just smash the heads off of everybody on the way to the Rustwells, but it definitely aids in building up some XP very early in the game. So don't be ashamed to use it, for that is what these enemies are here for, after all. Take our bronze battle axe, take the sword, and now, because we're using an axe, we are also lopping the limbs off of enemies that we can sneak into some of the meals that we cook, if we feel so inclined. A salt-encrusted Snapjaw corpse, don't need that. And all of these items are going to give us, what the frack was that? Thank you very much. An engraved two-handed sword. Plus 40 reputation with the cult of the coiled lamb. And some information about Reshef. I didn't like that. You cleaved my armor. You pain in the backside. We will equip this buckler as well to get a little bit of extra defense. We'll pop that on our left arm. We'll pick up those items. What's this? This is someone's ashes. We'll whip up a quick meal while we're here. Hopefully we can take on something like a crocodile or one of the other slightly larger creatures that you would encounter on the journey, because they'll give us a decent amount of XP. Cleaving Snapjaws is what I do. We will take your arm, because that will give us some HP effects to meals that we decide to cook. I hope we didn't accidentally just pick up a corpse. We did. We don't want to do that. So we've still got plenty of room left in our inventory for the moment. Our bronze longsword just rusted. I'm not using a longsword, so we'll drop that off. Don't need that. Luminous horseshrooms. They give us... I don't often eat random foods that we locate on the journey, but we might do so this round. It gives us cast light in radius 2. For the first 5 rounds after imbibing, you gain 0.6 hit points per level each round. Plus 20 cold resistance, cannot be poisoned. It is a tonic. Applying one tonic while under the effects of another may produce undesired results. What else did we just drop there? Sorry, what else just rusted there? It had something else that was rusted. Now our armor is cracked. We cannot choose ingredients to cook with at the moment. I don't know why. Axe is not something that I often use in Caves of Khud, but I'm definitely enjoying it. We just picked up the face of one of our Snapjaw scavenger friends here. And we have gained a level. And we've been given a mutation. So we could have heightened hearing. We are possessed of unnaturally acute hearing. You detect the presence of creatures within a radius of 5. Chance to identify nearby detected creatures. We have heightened quickness. You are gifted with tremendous speed. Or adrenal control. We know what that is from the last one. You regulate your body's release of adrenaline. You can increase your body's adrenaline flow for 20 rounds. While it's flowing, you gain plus 10 quickness, and other physical mutations gain plus 1 rank. Now, we stated something at the beginning, which is that we will grow new body parts whenever the opportunity arises. So we will take adrenal control. Well, I don't mind, because that's a great mutation to have. We gain adrenal control. A leaf has grown out of our body. How cute. Have we just used... We've just used our skills. So we will release our adrenaline and we will back off a little bit. What's the matter with this guy? He is phased. Let's back up. Let's back up. We want to get away a little bit. One turn. We'll cleave that guy so that we're a little bit safer. We need to run away quickly. Ooh, get some steel arrows on. Take this Snapjaw brute down a peg or two. And how are you doing now? You're wounded. Can we use... No. We need to back up from this dude a little bit. Oh, thank God for that. There we go. That's what we needed. Just a little bit of help from the environment there. And we're good to go. Let's look at that. What have we got? Hulking sword. Reputation with the cult of the coiled lamb. We'll just pick that up because that will come in handy for selling on later. Let's get some of our health back. If we can't pick up some corpses. I can't remember where we left them. Let's pop that on our head. We've already got something on our head. So, we grew a body leaf. I don't really know what a body leaf does. It's not something I've encountered before. Can we equip? I'm sure we'll work it out eventually. So, we're on the route to our ascension. Our ascension to becoming more than we ever thought we could be. It's going to be disgusting. I can see it coming now. Will look like the final scene of Inside, or Splice, if you will. Okay. Should we let this Snapjaw here win or lose his battle? Oh, I just accidentally charged instead of cleaving. We need to run away a little bit. We need to run away so that we can rebuild our health. There we go. It seems like a cowardly way to go, but at the moment we are still soft and squishy. And I don't really want to die at the hands of the early level Snapjaws. It makes for a less than exciting Caves of Khud run, which we've found out on many occasions. So, did we already check this chest? An engraved steel longsword. A sharp, polished steel sword gives us plus 45 reputation with a Mixotafian cable. Oh, the Mixotafian Cabal is how you would pronounce that if you weren't a total idiot like I am. And a copper nugget. Nice. I think we might actually take the chest as well. That'll come in handy. Can leave that in Joppa. Ooh, some good stuff. Take that chest as well for now. I don't really know where we are in relation to the Rustwells at the moment. Gonna sit down here and rest up a little bit. Get some of our health back. Let's pop a wooden buckler on the other arm. You're like a right muppet walking around with a shield on each arm, but there you go. I'm a safety guy. Ooh. I don't like not having night vision. It's not a great feeling. I feel unsafe. Cleave your face off. A lot of dead Snapjaws here. We need to rest up before we are ended. You get away. Nothing here of interest at the moment. These Snapjaws aren't... Oh, there's a Snapjaw's right hand there. We can definitely pick up. I think we picked up... We did. We picked up a Snapjaw Scavenger's Face. Let's wear it on our face. So, a Snapjaw Scavenger's Severed Face. Plus minus 500 reputation with Snapjaws. Adds HB based effects to cook meals. Plus 1 ego. So, wearing it, I believe, should increase our ego a little bit. It has. And I'm sure it will make us many, many friends. But it will at least strike terror into the hearts of any Snapjaws that feel the need to run up on us. Good night. Good night. So, we've got to be pretty close. We're not even slightly close to the Rustwells at the moment, so let's carry on our journey. I'm hoping maybe that we could run away from these boys because we weren't paying attention to what was happening there. Rest up a little bit. Oh, he's giving us a bit of trouble there. His beaded bracelets are good. A little bit of easy to carry money. Glowfish corpse. The starting few levels of this build might be a little bit dull, but I imagine it's going to get pretty exciting pretty quickly. I'm a little concerned about what this guy is going to do to us if we don't get away from him quickly. He's still fine. Still fine. Can we lead him into danger, though? Oh, he bled to death. Thank you for that. We could definitely do with using this fire to cook some food, though. some max HP. Nice. What's in your chest? Some vine wafers. Don't need your tunic. At this point, maybe it's worth... No, we're going to stick with the overland map here like this. And we will... a salty bloody dog corpse. Get all the way to the Rustwells via this method. Because I'm hoping that we can get us to level 4. And we'll have a bit of... skill points to spend. Kill these kudzus. If we have some skill points to spend, then we might be able to get a decent skill that will help carry us through the rest of the Rustwells, because even though Dropper is considered the beginner's way of starting, it's still bloody hard. You are pretty tough, so we're gonna run away from you. Oh, good. The equines took him down really easily, actually. Good to have friends. Oh, I'm devoid of coffee, so excuse me. There is a legendary turtle there. Tortoise. Morleb Mab Nurlebleb, the cantankerous, legendary, irritable tortoise. The long lathe of time shaved the prospects from beneath the reptile's feet until he hid in a shell of plastron and carapace, brooding and peevish. He's hated by succulents for leading a raiding party on one of their camps. He's disliked by the villagers of Alawan for cooking them a rancid meal. I think we need to party on through here as quickly as we possibly can. I don't much fancy getting taken out by an angry tortoise. Though I feel that with that fear announced, it's possibly the most likely way our run is going to end. This road normally means that you're up on a settlement of some description, so I'm going to follow this path for a little while. Oh, let that tortoise and the salt hopper battle it out. Okay, the path has ended. And naught of interest was discovered. Don't know what that was. And I don't wish to find out. Our torch seems to be dim. There we go. We need a fresh torch, I think. Can we have a fresh torch, please? And drop the mostly burnt one. Where was it? Mostly burnt. Oh, I just wanted to drop it, guys. Can I do that? Drop. That one. Equip manual. Left hand. I would like to find out what we can do with our body limb. Maybe it will grow into greater than just being a leaf. There is a lot going on up there. Some baboons chucking rocks at each other. What we got here? Baboon's corpse and a baboon's left arm. HP based effects. We don't really need to carry baboon arms around with us. We do need that though. That's part of our quest. Oh, must we? A bloodstained neck ring. If you could come over a bit closer, I'd appreciate it. It would make it a lot easier for me to smash you in the face with an axe. Oh, we could pop on the worn Banoose, I think, couldn't we? Pop that on our back. It's been quite a journey so far to the Rustwells. Oh, there we are. There's our level 4 that we were after. Some arrows will help. Let's have a look if we can take a half decent skill now. Cleve. Cleve helps us chop through somebody's armor. So whenever you hit an opponent with an axe, there's a 75% chance you cleave their armor, giving them a -1 penalty to their AV. This penalty can stack a number of times up to half your strength modifier. Rounded up, +1 on a critical hit. We could also have a look down. We are dual wielding axes at the moment, but we would need another 80 points to get any dual wield skill. I do like dual wield. I also like cleave, so it's a tough call. I think if you hit and penetrate, you dismember one of their limbs at random and they start bleeding. 1 to 2 damage per turn. Toughness save, difficulty 35. Okay, we will take cleave because we can smash through people's armor. It will take us a while to get those points back now, but I think it was a worthwhile spend. We will also spend the attribute point that we currently have, and we will spend it on some more strength. There we go. Who was that? We dismembered. What did we do? We hit the Snapshot Warrior with what? I can't tell at the moment. We cut off his left arm. And it was exciting. Oh, we're in a web. Will we make it all the way to the Rustwells? Let's get away from you. You're dead. His right hand, a buckler, short sword. We don't need that. We can drop anything that is rusted. I'd appreciate it. Maybe it wasn't ours that rusted. Maybe it was his. The Snapjaw Scavengers iron short sword rusted. Okay, cool. It didn't affect us then. As long as that is the case. What did you have? A quilted shawl. Take out some more plants. We might get to level 5 before the end of the episode. A vinewood sap mask. That should come in handy in a lot of the dungeons. Oh, we are at the Rustwells. We're at the Rustwell surface. So, what we need to do now, we need to run very quickly. Do we have any grenades that we might have picked up on our journey? At the moment, we do not. What do we have? Are we bleeding? We're not bleeding. We could lob some arrows at people. We don't have any arrows, so we are in a bit of a predicament then, aren't we? So, what we will do is we will charge at this one behind us. Take him down. I was hoping to have maybe acquired some arrows from him. Let's let these guys come up a bit closer. Oh, we can use our adrenaline burst. That's it, we took them out fairly simply after that. Was hoping to maybe have stumbled across a quiver of arrows before we continue on. Don't recall ever being webbed up quite so frequently by jilted lovers. No arrows. That's a shame. I was hoping that we would have more arrows before going into this dungeon, and we'll be able to tackle the hostiles a little easier. Rest up. Maybe cook up some food. It might have been a wise idea to have taken some cooking skills. Why are we currently unable to cook? Because we don't have cooking and gathering. Meal preparation is what we wanted. That would have been possibly the most beneficial skill we could have taken at this point. We'll let them all come to us now. Take them on one by one. Oh, you've got arrows. Can I charge you? Yes, I can. And you do not have any for me, which is not okay. What armor have we? Carrying capacity we got left. We're just shy of 100, so we're in a okay position. Snapjaws, where have you hidden all your arrows? A leech's tail. How good is that for us? It's just for food. Yep, okay. We must charge at least 2 spaces. Just have to batter him then, won't we? Let's rest up. They carry bows, but none of them seem to have any spare arrows that I can steal, which is a massive disappointment. Oh, we are getting plenty of the copper wire that we're after, though. We'd charge you down. If we could survive the encounter, though, I'd really appreciate it. He is perfect currently. I'm not willing to die for a Snapjaw brute. Let's charge at him. He's fine still. Fine. He's bleeding. Let's step away. Let him bleed out a little bit. He's dead. Oh, that was too much. What have we got there? His right hand. His red right hand, in fact. Resting. Again, a bit of a cowardly back and forth here. But we'll leave him to bleed a bit. Have we got any other skills that I've been unaware of? Charge. Okay, we'll move down here. Heal up a bit. How's he doing? He's perfect still. We dismembered something from him. He's dead. Bloody, salty, crusty overalls. Gross. Rest up. Take a different route. How much copper wire have we got currently? Nowhere near enough. You should just heal up a little bit, and then we'll go and drop him. Oh, that was a Snapjawed Warlord's face. Yeah, well, do you know what? We'll take off the Snapjaw Scavengers Face that we're currently wearing, and we'll pop on the Warlord's face. That should evoke some reaction from our enemies. Our copper nugget rusted. Your genome enters an excited state. Would you like to spend 4 mutation points to buy a mutation before rapidly mutating? I say yes. Triple jointed, grow a new body part. There we go. Your joints stretch much further than usual. +2 agility. Plus 10% chance that your agility-based skill powers don't go on cooldown after use. Now, difficult choice here. As I said, that I would take the mutations that grew new body parts. That one grows a new body parts, but that is an extra set of legs. We'll just go with the triple jointed, grow a new body part. That means we don't have a lot of choice about what we're growing. Let's just take it. We gain triple jointed. A face grows out of your body. Choose a physical mutation to rapidly advance. We'll go adrenal control. And it's advanced by 3 ranks to rank 4. Okay. I think that is as good a time as any to end the episode there. So we are 1 stratum deep in the Rustwells. We have currently grown a leaf out of our body and a face out of our body. And we, do you know what? We'll pop a... We'll remove... We'll put our Snapjaw... Sorry, our Vinewood sap mask on there, and we'll put the Warlord's face on our body. That's a terrifying visual prospect. Hey, I've had a great time. Thank you very much for tuning in. I've been Arsenic Candy Gaming. You've been absolutely fantastic. It would make my absolute day if you've enjoyed the video. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and make sure that you come back and check out the next episode. You have a great day now. Take care. Bye-bye.